It's time for science again. All right, so we have been learning about making observations, about recording our observations, about making sure that the things we're writing down are important so that we can share them with other people and learn from each other. And today we are going to practice using our observations to come up with questions. When we observe things, we should look at them and think, I wonder, and then wonder something about it. We want to question what we're looking at. So we look at something, we write it down, and then we need to wonder, what don't we know yet? What do we want to know? What else is there to know? So here is a list of questions that we might be able to ask about our observation. Who? It asks about a person. Who did this? Who is this person? Who does this belong to? Those are all good questions. And on your observations the other day, some people asked who questions. Who does this feather belong to? You can ask what. What is this? If you see something strange, you don't know what it is. Or what does this eat? You can ask when. When did this get here? How long has it been here? How long did it take to form? Where? Where is this object from? Where are we seeing this? Why? Why did this happen? It's an unusual thing. Why and how? How do we want to think about this? How did this form? So these are some questions that we can ask ourselves as we're making our observations. So I want to show you guys a video, and I want you to think, I wonder. What are you wondering about? What questions do you have? All right, here we go. Ready? Let's hope it works. Try to think of some questions. Ooh. I'm thinking, I wonder how long that giraffe's tongue is. Is anybody else wondering that? I'm also wondering, where is this giraffe? I wonder how old this giraffe is. I'm wondering, who is taking this video? Oh, that answers one of our questions. I bet they're at a zoo. We don't know which zoo. So I wonder which zoo. Okay, so that's our giraffe video. Now, this is such an important part of being a scientist.
We get it. You don't really want your kids watching videos.
Oh, sorry, guys. What's going on?
But it can have some advantages.
Oh, no. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, technical difficulties. All right, this is such an important part, the I wonder statements and the questions, that we put it on our scientific journal. Remember, it was just a little tiny part in the corner, and I've made that little tiny part bigger right here because that's our main focus today. So questions and predictions I have. I wonder. So what were some of the things that I wondered about the giraffe? Does anybody remember, what did I wonder about the giraffe? I wondered where it was. I wondered how long its tongue was. So right now, if you want, you can go and write that down in your science journal, but you don't have to, because what we're going to do is there is a slideshow today that you are going to write I wonder statements on. So the first thing you'll do is you'll click on the link and pull up the asking questions about observations. Now, I'm going to give you something that the fifth graders do so that you can write on it and not ruin it. You're going to go to File, then you're going to go down to Make a Copy, and you're going to copy the entire presentation. Then you can leave it as copy of asking questions about observations. That's fine. And hit OK. And then it should bring up your very own copy of this Google Slides. Now you can type on it and tell me what you're wondering. So we will start with, as soon as my computer gets moving, we will start with this first picture. And it's just taking a little bit. All right, here they come. Yay. All right, let's look at this first picture here. Can you think of one question when you look at this picture? When you have yours, you're going to click down here on the line. I am wondering, how do people get to this house? So I'm going to type that in. Now, if you don't want to type on the slides, that is totally fine. What you can do is this will be slide number 1, and you can write your I wonder statements just on a piece of paper. So you would write down the number 1 and write, I wonder how people get to this house. All right, so then we'll go on to the next slide. So you'll look at this picture, and either in this box here or on a piece of paper, you will write a question that you have about this animal. And there's a couple more, and then we get to some when we get to slide number 4 that have videos. So you'll click on the link, pull it up, and it will take you to a video. So then watch as much of the video as you want to. Come up with your I wonder statement. And then, so there it is. So you'll get your I wonder statement. Stop your video, go back to your slide, and you can click and type your I wonder statement here if you want to, or you can write it on a piece of paper. Now, if you've been working on this slide, then you're going to click up here in Share. You're going to type in your teacher's name. So I am Mrs. Novoselsky, but if you're in Mrs. Kelly's class or Miss Martin's class, you'll type them in. You'll click their name and hit Send. And that will turn it into your teacher. Now, if you want to do it on a piece of paper, that's totally awesome. You can just take a picture of your paper and send it into your teacher, or you can even submit it on Seesaw. All right? I hope you have a really good time. These videos are fantastically fun to watch, and I'm interested to see what questions you make about your observations today. Good job.